Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Denver. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, marked about 22-yard line. Play action, it's Ritter. They go sideline, and he stays. Inbounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. John Smith, tight end, man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. Right side. It's Franklin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Captain.
On fourth down, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard. Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down.
To the goal line and in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on wildcard weekend. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Right through. Down. Put.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive.
And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
29-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now it's Dobbins. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Not much happening there, just a short game. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dobbins trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
At the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Come on, back.
It's from the gun. It's Ritter. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Steelers
Right.
a gain of 21 yards.
Now Ritter.
First down.
That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
It's third down and goal.
Drill green. Ready?
Ritter. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they bring him down but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good. Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Throwing is Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. We'll get that complete to Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Back to throw is Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal.
Almost set. Ready.
To throw is Nix. He puts it up, and it's caught. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Black ultra. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Cut.
On first down, it's Ritter. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Ritter. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Almost set. Away. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down.
Let's go.
A gain of 12.
10 black.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Cut. 50. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Rolling right. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
The open man is Wilson, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Black open. Black 40.
The slot man in motion right. Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yellow. Black. Red. Red. Cycle. 6. Mega.
4th down. Here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Got it. Red. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Fly through. Cut.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll motion the slot man right. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. That ball over the middle, it's Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Drill 3. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready.
Now Ritter on 1st down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Steelers 22.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
A 1st down throw for Nix. to Harvey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Hold on a second. Ready. Do the 12.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
15-yard line.
We'll try the right side with Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Throwing, Nix. And he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Working out of the gun. Picked off by Brian Cook.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one's good for 29.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Blue 60 red. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.